Hi everybody, it's Julie at Green Acres Nursery and Supply, and today it's all about garden care tasks for the month of December. What's really nice is out in our yard and garden, at least in the yard and garden, things are pretty calm and sedate. What's also really calm and sedate are the big three troubles: insect pests, diseases, and weeds. In fact, they're so sedate that they're practically mindless, and you can really take them out one by one by one this time of year before spring shows up. Before you get worried that I'm going to give you a whole big long list of things you have to do, relax. You might find by the end of the video that you're already doing almost everything I'm going to be talking about, at which point your only real garden care task will be to pat yourself on the back and say, "Job well done." If you're using drip, you are already doing the number one thing to avoid diseases, insect pests, and weeds by concentrating that water exactly where it needs to go. You are avoiding putting water everywhere, because when you put water everywhere with sprinklers, you get to grow diseases, insect pests, and weeds everywhere. Rely on your drip. Put it at the furthest reaches of your plant, water that whole root zone all the way down, and don't water again till a couple of inches of soil are dry underneath the surface. Drip is your number one fighter of all those big threes. The next big one is mulch. When you put mulch down, you're already taking a big bite out of your weed population and your insect population. Make sure it's about 3 inches deep and not next to the base of the plant, because mulch holds in moisture and can rot out the base of the plant. You need that little circle of bare dirt all the way around. The third thing that you might already be doing that's going to prevent diseases and pests is the winter pruning that you do. When you look for branches that are dead, diseased, or damaged, you're actually taking out the breeding ground, the nesting site, the welcome mat for all kinds of insect pests and diseases. Further, when you take out those branches, you open the canopy up, you get more even sun and a lot better airflow. And when you get that better airflow, you've taken a big bite against diseases like powdery mildew and rust, things that are going to affect your roses as well. If you're already doing drip, if you're already doing mulch, and if you're already doing your timely winter pruning, you have done almost everything there is to do to prevent those big three troubles. Remember to add in that regular dose of the copper with the horticultural oil, doing that at least 3 times before spring hits, and you should see a huge difference in the health and vigor of your lawn and garden as it fights off diseases, insect pests, and weeds all by itself. Hopefully you've got a big pat on the back coming. If you have any questions, please come on in and see any of our gurus anytime. And we're always available to you at idiggreenacres.com.